to Centennial Park. Welcome to Sydney. Beautiful day. Today we're going to play with the idea of some pincha. So if you hear any weird background noises, might be the ducks, might be some kids, might be a dog comes up and says g'day. So we'll see how we go today. And yeah, trying half a class here and just see what we can do. Idea is that pincha going upside down on the forearm stand, achievable for everyone, but not holding on to any intention of needing to be there, finding what's comfortable for you. And I'm outdoors today, nice and soft on the grass. Make sure you clear some area around you in case you do accidentally have a bit of a topple. And if you have a topple, don't forget to have a bit of a laugh at yourself. I'm sure I might have a topple as well. So without further ado, put the timer on, aiming for about 30 minutes. We'll see how we go. So come into a seat, we'll warm into our hip flexors straight away, the muscles that are going to help you get your legs up. So left leg goes out in front, right leg goes out in front, sitting in the ground, sitting on your butt cheeks. Bring your hands towards your knees, just flexing through the left foot, pulsing it up and down 10 times, lifting the heel off the floor with the leg straight, keeping your posture as tall as you can. And the count is just there. You can go as many as you want. I think I've already gone past 10. We'll swap it over, we'll go the right leg, pulsing, lifting the heel up, off the ground. Point the toe, keep the torso nice and upright. Someone's pulling you for the top of your head. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you can bring the hands a little bit further forward. This time we'll go for the double leg. So I'm on my finger pads and they're next to my knees. Getting it straight away into the abdominal muscles. This morning, we'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, feel the burn. Bring the knees up. So you're in almost a bear sit kind of position. You're going to bring your right hand, the hand goes to the lower back. Going to open up the shoulders, hook the inside of my elbow, inside my knee. The knee becoming the accelerator here, feeling a sense of stretch through your shoulder. So if you want a bit more accelerator, bring the knee in a bit, and then residually lifting through the chest, turning towards that bent knee. Feeling it all through the front here, shoulder opening will help you get upside down. Successful Pincha Mayurasana, you need to open the shoulders, and we also need to strengthen the arms. So just be with the stretch here, feeling it through the front of the arm. Also, if you're not intending on getting upside down, this is fantastic. If you've been standing in front of a desk, typing all day. All right, let that one go. Yeah, a bit of a shake. Pop the left knee up, the left flat of the knuckles go behind the lower back. Tuck the elbow in. Feeling it through the front of the shoulder there. And just be with this stretch here. I'm so tight on the left side. And maybe pay attention to which side you're feeling a little bit more stiff in. I'll let that one go. Spin around, come onto your knees, hero's pose, stick your thumbs out, thumbs up, great day. One thumb up, one thumb down. Just start to floss through the shoulders there. As you alternate, a bit of coordination, thumbs up, thumbs down. Do you like coffee in the morning? Thumbs up. Rotating right through the shoulders, and then you can start to pick the speed up, and you'll start to maybe feel a little bit juice building in the shoulders, bit of mobility, paying attention. Where are you stiff this morning? What creases need to be ironed? What wrinkles need to be relaxed? Being with it. The beautiful sun comes out again. This time we're going to go thumbs up, goes behind the head, and the thumbs down goes behind the lower back, flat to the back. And it's almost like you're bringing your hands together to touch. But what I want you to try and do there, when you flatten out your posture so you're not arched like a banana, is just pull the hands off the back. So there's a gap between the back and the hands, opening up right through those shoulders. Can be tricky depending on your range of motion. hold it there for a little bit longer. Yep, flop it around. So this time, thumbs down with the right hand for me. I'll stay on this side so you can see, and the left hand goes behind the back. So again, trying to make the tips of the thumbs touch if possible. And then from there, pulling them off the back, and off the head. Sitting up as tall as you can, removing any arch in that lower back. Will be there, pulling it away, like pulling the string on a bow. Another 5 seconds. Smooth, easy breath out of the nostrils as we come out of that one. Come, hands and knees on the floor, all fours. Start to cat-cow, warming up through our spine. Cat, the chest lifts, head lifts. Sorry, this is cow, and cat, you're more of a hunching position. Your head can drop, looking between your toes if you need. Give it a little shake, flossing through your spine. And if this is your peak pose for today, then you've definitely achieved something. Getting all that spinal fluid goes from the base of the body all the way up to the top of the spine. Getting that moving is simply nothing but beneficial for you. Break from the form. Break it up side to side. Choose something that feels good. Take a thread the needle quickly as the arm reaches up, keeping the hip lined up. Tuck it through. Kiss the earth with the shoulder. Smooth breath out of your nose. Inhale, lift up. Get into that side body. And just like that, come through. Touch the earth. Open it up, open the wings up as the sun comes out again. Beautiful Centennial Park. Come down to Sydney, come visit. No promotions here. Arm reaches up. Thread it through, let the head, let the shoulder just briefly make contact. As it opens back up. Take the arm up, saw the fingers up. Twinkle the fingers. Roll the neck a little bit. We do want some strength, but we also want to be using the right muscles. Nutrition of movement. Here to eat some solids. We're not here to take the easy answer. We're here to find where we're tight, iron it out. Open up the arm one more time, reaching up to the sky. And bring it down to the ground. Walk the hands out. Come into our first downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Heels coming towards the floor. Ground through the hands. Spread through the fingers. Taking up as much space as you need. Bend into the toes, bend into the knees, straighten the legs out. We'll get straight into it. Take the right leg up into the sky, hold it there, lift it up tall, maybe come onto the ball of that left foot. Tuck it through, bring the right knee to the right elbow, pause there, almost like a tiger curl. Inhale, we bring it back up, flex through the toe, find that hamstring stretch as well. Bring it through, touch the right knee to the left elbow, warming up the core. That'll help you when you're upside down. The leg up, all the way up to the sky, as tall as you can go. Reaching forward, knee, foot, right foot comes to a place where the right thumb was. Pressing firmly through my left hand. I open up, spiral through the side, like a thread the needle kind of position. Right hand comes back to the ground, pulsing front leg straight. Taking a moment to melt the first proper hamstring stretch of the day. Everybody loves the hamstring stretch, including me. From here, you're going to bend back into that front leg, find the pulse. You're going to turn to the long edge of your mat, spiral the toes to meet towards that long edge. We'll pulse through Skandasana, waking up through those hips. Flossing from side to side, keeping that bum as low as it can. Keeping it high just for now, no reason to go too low. Just flossing through the movements. One more each side, just like that. And we'll bring it back to the front of the mat. Both hands ground, bring the right leg back. We'll go left knee to left elbow, right knee to right elbow, and we'll go one more time, warming up that core. And we'll lower down to our forearms. So our forearms come to the ground. We're in a forearm plank, which is almost reminiscent of when we're heading upside down. Be here, smooth, easy breathing. Let the cold air come out of your nose Spiral my heels to the right side. Open up, going into side plank. Hand can go on the hip, hand can go above head. If you're ready, you want a double shot cappuccino, maybe lift that left leg off the floor, feeling it in your hip once again. Now the hips will help you with that final little movement into pincha, because we don't want to jump, we want to have a lifting action. Bring that back down to the ground. I'll flip it over so you can see my front, not my ass. And rotate the hips to the left side. So come up once again, lifting the legs and the hands. Spiral the chest towards the sky, reaching up tall as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Back into forearm plank. Last second. Lower down. And we'll lift. Find a locust. Legs are long. Kneecaps lifted. Chest off the floor. Front of the head reaching towards the trees or the front of your room. Your toes reaching towards the back. Be here for just a little bit longer. Bring the hands to the ground. Push back to the knees. Child's pose. One easy breath here. Counteract into that hip flexor. Tuck the toes under. Lifting up. Downward facing dog. Be here with the breath. And we'll take the left leg up into space this time. Notice if the hip is spiraled out, can you keep it nice and level? Active through the toes, pushing through the hands. We'll take the knee through, tiger curl. Touch that left elbow. Inhale as we'll go back up, stretch through. And then we'll bring it through. Touch the right elbow. We'll pause, we'll be here for just a second. No rush, nowhere to be, nothing to do. Nothing to do, I should say. And we'll reach it up one more time. Tall as you can. This time, curling it through, replacing your left foot where your left hand is, being in the low kind of lunge. Back leg is elevated off the floor. Pushing through the right hand, spread through the fingers, curl the fingers up, reaching up all the way to the sky. And then you'll flow it around, turning, the hand comes back down to the ground, pulsing through the front leg. Let it relax. Give the head a shake. Make sure the places that can be relaxed are relaxed. Gentle knee bend in here. I'm not trying to hyperextend into that leg. And then effortlessly you'll follow around the long edge of your mat and you'll walk into your Skandasana. I'll show it this way. Once again, don't want to have too much of my booty on camera. The view behind me is much better. Pulse it around, flossing left hip to right hip. And since this is the second visit, if you feel like it, coming down nice and low, you can spiral the foot to the sky. And we'll swap, maybe spiral the other toes as you rotate onto your heel to come to the sky. So the left leg was in front, pushing through both hands. Slide that left leg back. We'll go our knee touches, so right knee, right arm, left knee, left arm. Go one more time, why not? Finding nice posture. Lower down the elbows, lower them down, holding here in your forearm plank, which, once again, if you want to push through this position here, slight doming in that upper back, will replicate similar position in your pincha. Spiral the heels to the right, coming to that side. Plank one more time. Why not? Let's all do it. Lift the leg in a starfish, stuck on its side. And breathe. Squeeze your butt, and then you can push your hips forwards, and you can rotate your chest to the sky. Letting it come down. And this time you're going to rotate onto the left elbow. The heels spiral to the right side of your room. Opening out as tall as you can. Right leg reaching up to the sky, squeezing through the hips. And breathe. Bring the right leg down, spiral down to the elbows. Pause here for a second. Lower the hips. Lift up, find your locust. And if you're ready, the arms can come around in front, squeezing the ears. Toes reaching long, knees activated and off the floor. Neck still nice and relaxed. Beautiful. Bring the hands underneath. Find your child's pose just for a second. Be there. Have a smooth breath out of your nostril. And then when you're ready, meet you in your downward facing dog. Come to our flow number 2. This time right leg goes up, reaching it nice, long, tall. Give your head a wobble, make sure you're nice and relaxed. And stepping through, bring up, low lunge. Open the arms up, turn towards the bent leg, stretch the arms long, front of the room, back of the room, reaching the arms up, and putting it the other way. Coming back to normal. Step the left leg out a bit wider, widen up your stance, coming into warrior 1. Back heel, 45, 60 degree alignment, front leg nice and bent, knee stacked over the ankle. Open the arms up like a big cactus, stretching through the chest, lift the heart, and then bring the hands behind you, interlace, lower the shoulders. Like you're shaking your own hand behind you, and lower the head. This is our first upside down movement. It's important to calibrate yourself for being upside down. Getting the head below the legs, sensational. Be mindful when you come up here, blood pressure can shift. If you do it too fast, you can feel lightheaded, feel a little bit dizzy. Lower the arms. Coming up, step the back leg into our warrior 2. So I'm on the pinky edge toe with that back foot, facing the long edge of my mat, reaching the arms forwards and backwards. Spiral it, put it in reverse, let the left arm slide down the back left leg. Keeping the bent front knee. Don't let that go anywhere. Reaching up and over, not slouching. And then we'll come forwards. This time a little bit differently like we did at the start. You bring the back of the hand to the lower back. I'll show you from the side. So if I flatten my back hand on my lower back, I'm bending into that front knee, and I'll hook that elbow into my knee. Exactly like we did at the start when we're sitting on the ground. And we're getting a side stretch here as we reach up and over, also getting into that shoulder, juicy shoulder opener. Won't be here long. Coming back up. And we'll spiral down, back to our plank. Take the right leg back. We'll go knee touch, left arm, knee touch, right arm. We'll go the double again. Left knee, right knee. Lower down the arms. So we're in our plank. And this time we're going to walk our toes up into dolphin. And we're going to do this 5 times. So we tiptoe our toes in, push through the shoulders, and we'll walk it back out. So that's for 1. Walk the toes in, lifting the bum up. For 2. We'll go again. Lift the toes, walk them in for 3. Push through the shoulders. Head is looking actually between, almost at the backs of my thumbs. It's in this window shape here that I've created between my arms. You want your arms to be, your elbows to be about shoulder width apart. Lifting up onto the toes. That's 4. And then 1 more. Walk the toes in like a duck, waddling. See a duck. Pushing up. And then pushing through the hands. Back into downward facing dog. Go straight into it. Lift the left leg up. Nice and tall. Pull it in. Left foot places where the left thumb was. Coming up. Reach the arms up tall. Find our side opener. Spiraling towards the bent leg. Reaching as long as you can tall through your fingers. Arms come up to 12 o'clock. And then rotating the other way. See, sitting into that back hip. Find a nice hip opener. Bring both arms up. Overhead. Step the back right foot. Get a bit more width. Ground it down on the pinky edge side. Come into warrior 1. And bending into the front leg. Open up. Catch the arms. Lift the chest. And then we'll take the bind. Maybe the opposite bind this time. With your hands. The awkward handshake. Lower the chest down slowly. Keep the bend in the front leg. Let the arms come up overhead. We have been upside down 3 times now already. So building our confidence, new neural pathways being built in the body, being upside down. We couple that with our shoulder opening, our flexibility, and then we couple that with the strength, cultivating through our arms, and we will be ready for our best attempt of the year. Let the arms go, coming up tall, step the back foot in, almost heel inside of arch alignment, coming into warrior two, so the back leg, the back foot spirals out, nice generous bend into that front leg, flip it in reverse, let the right arm slide down the back leg, make sure you have some bend in that front leg, and then we'll take the left back of the knuckles, we're going to tuck the elbow on the inside of that leg, reaching up and over, double whammy, side stretch, shoulder opener. How good? You can get better than that. Be there for a little bit longer. Smooth, easy breath. Back up, untuck the arms, cartwheel the hands to the floor, step the left leg back, and go knee touch, one more each side, knee touch, lower the arms down. We'll be here. Once again, we're going to walk the feet in for 5 times. Walk the toes in, walk the feet in, nice and tall. Walk them back out, lower the hips, walk them in, waddle your feet in, as tall as you can. Make sure you're pushing through the shoulders. And walk them back out. That's 2. One more. That's 3. I lied. 2 more. Walk the feet in. Concentrate on where your eyes are looking, so you're ready for pincha. Everything's ready, there to go. Walking back long. And then this is the 5th one. You're going to take the left leg up in the sky this time. We're all ready for it. Left leg can go up. And we'll just be there. And breathe. Nice and smooth. Balances, the secret to balances is smooth, easy nostril breathing. If you want to find your balance, find that smooth breathing. You take the right leg up this time. The pause will be there. Nice and tall. Arms are burning. That's what you want. Take the legs back. Walk it out long. Lower the hips. Find a locust. Arms in front. Arms by your side. You choose what's working for you this morning. Get more strength in this position. Easy breath. Push through the hands. Come back. Child's pose. Be there for a second in the child's pose. Regather your energy. Reconnect your breath to your body. We'll come in, we've got 2 more strength exercises to do just to build and cultivate what we need to go upside down, and then we will be ready. So coming into a dog, pedal the feet out and take it in a bit shorter, a bit of a shorter dog. Take the hands back a bit. We're going to do almost some dolphin or some shoulder push-ups. We've got 5 of them in us. Whatever range of motion suits you. So what I'm trying to do is build a pyramid. So if my hands are the 2 points here, my head's going to take up this 3rd spot. So it's like a triangle or a pyramid position. And the shorter the stance is that you use, the harder it will be. The further your feet are away, the easier it will be. So whatever works for you. I'll give you the example, or you can join with me as we lower down to 5. Walk the feet in for me. 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. And 0 is now a number, so we'll go 1 more. Push it back. Downward facing dog. Lower the knees. Anahatasana. Walk the fingers up. Open through the shoulders. Lift through the shoulders. Nice job. Okay, time is now. Haven't been more ready than this. We're going to get into our pincha. So there are some variations you can take. What I recommend is if you've got a block, hold the block between your hands. You can have your hands like this. You can have your hands interlaced with the pinkies touched in. That's probably one of the easier first options. And you can also play against the wall just for that bit of confidence. I'm out in the park, so if I fall over, you can all laugh at me, but at the same time I feel very safe because it's nice soft ground. Just be aware of your surroundings. So I'll walk you through it. You can join with me. We've got 5 minutes on the clock, and we're just going to play around a bit. We're going to do the right leg, the left leg. Coming in holding the scissor position is the best place to start. And if that's where you get to today, that's where you get to today. And if it's not for you, find something else. Child's pose, happy baby, take a spinal twist. We're all in this together. So I'm gonna plant my hands nice and wide, lift the bum, pop the booty, walk the feet in. I'm just gonna play with the left leg, lifting up, using those hip flexor muscles that we used at the start. I've already brought my eyes to look into that window frame, and then I pop my left leg up, and I can play here, playing in the L shape. And come back to dolphin. You can recoil and have a break in child's pose, or take the right leg up, and then try again. Try and pop to find your pincher. So just experimenting around, bit of time here, bit of free time. Walk your feet in close as you can, that's the secret. One leg goes up, and it's a gentle pop with your legs straight. Don't want to over kick. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. Looking between your hands, pushing up tall through the shoulders. Maybe activate the legs and the toes. Slowly come down. And if you want some more time to play there, by all means, take as long as you want. If not, we'll recoil wide-legged. Child's pose, let the head come down. Hands can melt. It's quite an active position. I'm a little bit out of breath. My heart rate's up. Imagine yours is too, so just calming everything down a little bit. And then when you're ready, take a moment coming on to your back. We'll just take a lower back stretch. Lift the left leg up, shuffle your hips to the right, and then let it come all the way up and over. A little bit extra sauce if you bring your right hand, passive weight on that knee. Let the shoulders melt to the ground. Contact with them on the earth. Reconnect with your breathing. Inhale the left knee back up. Use it to shuffle your hips to the right side of your mat as the right knee lifts up. Take it over. Lower back. Hard work's done. Smooth breath out of the nose. Waiting the heart rate and the breathing. Slow down. And the right knee back up. Let's take a happy baby. Why not? At the outside, we're going to back of the leg, back of the knees, outsides of the feet, and just rock side to side. Play with straightening one leg out, another leg out. You can bend them in towards your armpits. And the feet onto the ground, let the knees just knock side to side. Grab the shins, rock and roll. Maybe 5 or 6, keep the chin tucked in, flossing through the spine. Very good. Come up. Find a seat. So there you go. 30 minutes, upside down, into pincha. Key takeaway message, gotta have nice strong legs, warming up the hip flexors so you can come up. Gotta have open shoulders, through that flexibility, opening up the shoulders. Gotta have strong arms. You gotta have smooth, easy breathing to help you with the balance. So, thank you for joining me. Beautiful Centennial Park.